Hello and welcome to another episode of the Weekly Whatever. We are back from a long hiatus, but we're going to be here for a while because Survivor's back on.
Oh
We're
yeah.
going to be coming at you week after week with our thoughts and a fun little game we've devised, Power Rankings. I'm
Yep.
sure Brad will have a good explanation of that.
Yep. Totally
I'm
devised it.
Chris.
It's original. I'm Brad,
Hmm.
the aforementioned Brad.
Yes.
What are we playing this week, Chris?
Playing Diablo 3?
Bang! It's 3.
It's totally the third one,
Reaper of
yes.
Souls.
Yeah, we got expansions.
Oh shit. It's not
We're
a
both
new
level
thing.
70, but
We're
are we
equal.
the same
We're
level? I think
equal.
I think we're essentially equals now.
Yeah.
If
There's
there's
no
another number,
difference
I don't
between
think we
us.
consider it.
No.
Uh,
We're the same.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's fun stuff
Yeah.
going on.
Yeah. We have equal stats and everything like that.
Probably,
Yes. So, Chris,
but the good stuff.
Chris,
Yes,
what
Brad.
what did you think
What did
of
I think? I am
the
so
premiere?
excited about Survivor.
Yeah.
Like it was a strong start. You know,
Yes.
it was gives me lots of hope that it's gonna be pretty much exactly as good as um Brains Brawn Beauty was. It was just. Did you go through?
I did.
Okay, I'm going.
Um. All right. Well, let me ask you, because Probst in the off season had been, and even at the finale of the last season, had hyped this season like crazy. Uh, and I do too. If he hypes it, that's awesome. I have reasonable faith in him. Um, I don't know. I think he had said that this is like the best premiere they've ever had. I don't know if it lived up to that.
Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily say. Not that I know of like some really great premiere. What would you say is the best premiere they've had?
Um, just from because I've been going back and watching all 30 seasons. I'm done
Which is
10 of
awesome, by
them
the way.
now. Yeah, it's been a ton of fun. I would say Pearl Islands was a really good premiere.
Oh
That's
yeah,
season
that
7,
was a fun one.
and season 10 Palau was actually really fun.
Mhm.
Just the way that they thrust the survivors into the game and didn't tell them what tribes or if they were even on tribes. And then they kind of did like a schoolyard pick 'em in a sense. Then 2 people got kicked off right away just because they didn't get picked. It was awesome. Really brutal, but it was a really fun premiere. But we're not here to talk about Palau. I think that was a really good start. This one was good too. I think there's a lot of big personalities.
Oh yeah, immediately you have guys like oh, the postman guy. I forget his name.
Dan,
Dan.
yeah,
You have a guy like him who's immediately like, "You are going to remember me," which
yeah,
I thought was very awesome. Like, I hope he lives up to that. He won't
yes,
necessarily, but
yeah.
that was fun.
If he keeps up some of the stuff that he started with in this episode, we won't be remembering him. But
Yeah.
uh, you know,
He's a person.
it's all right. Yeah, there seems to be a lot of people that are just their own unique brand of crazy, and
Mhm.
that can be really fun.
Yep.
It can make for a really explosive game. That should be interesting. All
Yeah.
right.
So, like, who would you say stood out to you as this person got what it takes? Like, I'm sure quite a few people. In particular, we talked about the professor guy. He was pretty
Max.
awesome.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'd really like him to do well.
Yep.
Um, he was interesting because like obviously I knew of him before the game. I didn't know him before he was cast, and then everyone was kind of making a big hubbub in the Survivor community. It's like, oh, it's Max, and he's on the show. That's awesome. Um, and that's great. I really hope he does well because more super fans, bring him on.
Mhm.
But I don't know that he had a great first episode. I thought he said a lot of dumb things, and we can get into more specific stuff if we talk about the tribal council. But I thought he was just okay. I thought he was trying to, I don't know, come out of the gates a little bit too hot, and it could get him. Um,
He seemed to be, taking the right tactic of like not really taking a leadership role, which was, definitely the right thing.
sure,
At the very least, he had
absolutely,
that.
yep.
Mm,
I
I
don't
can't
know.
think of anything really dumb that he did though, so I'm curious to hear what you've got to say on that.
Well, we could just talk about it now because I mean, he didn't really do too much this episode.
Yeah.
Um, I just his statement at tribal council for what he would have done,
Oh yeah. Okay.
saying,
Oh,
"Oh
you're
yeah, I would
I
have
totally would have
taken
done
the
that too.
deceit, except I would have lied about it better." I think that's just a really dumb thing to say.
I I don't know that I don't know that anyone's gonna take that at face value. I mean, it's very possible that they could.
I
I
would.
didn't take it as like, hmm,
I mean,
yeah,
like,
you're right.
if you're just being bold enough to just say, I mean, I'd lie about it, and you wouldn't know that I'm lying about it because I'm good. It's like, okay, well,
Concerns.
then yeah, maybe I won't trust literally anything you say from here on out. Maybe his tribe is not thinking that way, and maybe his relationships are actually in pretty good shape, so he doesn't have to worry.
Yeah.
But that was just kind of my my take on that. I didn't think that was great. I mean, he throws out a few snippy comments when they're on the mats at the beginning of the games. Like, okay, you know, that's not really a big deal, but I believe that it's always better to just keep your mouth shut, uh, and not try to draw too much attention to yourself, especially that early in the game. But whatever, that's kind of nitpicking.
Yeah.
All that said, though, I really want him to do well. I'm totally Team Max,
Team Max.
so that should be good.
Yep.
All right, so who else stood out for you? Max was a good one.
Um. Oh, Mike. I want to say.
Yep,
Yeah.
Blue Collar Tribe.
Yes. He has this really friendly, welcoming, like I'll be your best friend vibe, which I think will take him far. Social game like that can get you to the merge by itself. I think.
Sure. I think his size and alone can get him close to the merge.
Yeah.
It
Exactly.
could get him taken out right before the merge if he's not careful. But
Yeah.
I agree. Yeah, I was pretty impressed with him too. I thought he had a pretty good handle on the game. For a big guy, you have to be kind of careful, and I thought he did a pretty good job. They took the right bag of beans. I'll give him that.
Oh fuck. Okay. Let's. Oh shit. I almost died. I might have died.
All right. So do you want to talk about the beans?
Yes.
Okay.
Whatever.
Set it up. What was the decision that they had to make, and who made the decision?
All right. So basically, you have deceit or honesty, and there's a small bag of beans for deceit, where you get to bring your bag, a small bag of beans, and you get a clue to the hidden immunity idol that you keep for yourself, or take the full bag of beans and everyone gets to eat and stuff like that.
Right.
Which, I mean, at this point in the game, you have to keep the tribe strong because you want to win challenges. Winning
absolutely.
challenges is so crucial right now. Hidden immunity idols are great, but just go fucking look for them.
Yeah.
Like you can find that shit pretty easily if you put your mind to it.
Yeah.
I feel. I don't know. I've never been on Survivor. You know?
Yeah, I think I think there's evidence that supports that claim. You know, like Carolyn fucking just going and finding the
Yeah,
fucking
that
idol.
was impressive.
That was really nice. So, all right. First tribe we saw was No Collar, right?
Mhm.
They went up, and what bag did they take?
They went for honesty.
Yeah.
Which was, unsurprising, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely. Next we saw Blue Collar Tribe.
Again with the honesty, which I mean they kind of were a little more, I don't know, we could go both ways on this. And I still think they made the right call, obviously.
Yes, definitely.
And then you have
those white collar people.
Yes.
Those darn white collars. The villains of the season just because of the tribe they're on.
It's just like I mean I get considering it. I even get like taking it seriously and actually going for it and doing it. But the lie that they came up with was so
That was the
brain-dead.
worst lie ever.
It was like, oh, neutral. Yeah, they give us a third option where you just get like beans and nothing happens.
Oh,
yeah, that
God.
sounds exactly.
Yeah, I'd like to think that they're both like, man, I hope literally no one else watches the show. or else this won't work. Oh my god. And I mean, I think what the hell's the guy's name? I'm gonna say it wrong. I don't want to say his name.
Joaquin?
Joaquin. Okay. Uh, I I think he kind of led the charge on taking the dishonest bag,
Oh,
the
yeah,
deceit bag.
100%. He was
Okay.
like, "We're fucking taking this." And she was
Yes.
like, well, yeah,
But it was So's lie. So Kim,
okay.
it was her lie that she came up with, and she double checks with him, and he's like, "No, that's good. We got it."
Yeah, totally down with that.
Like, yeah. I don't see anything wrong with what we're about to say to our tribe mates on Survivor. 15 minutes into the game. It's like, okay. And ultimately, it's not Joaquin that takes the heat for it.
Yeah, that's true.
And he's the one that
Might
kind
have
of, yeah, exactly.
Speak back.
Yeah, maybe, but
Well,
yeah, it's interesting. It's definitely interesting.
what bugs me about like the two of them and the rest of their tribe, even like they seem so unprepared. Like, look at the lie that they told. Like, do they even watch the show? Like,
Yeah,
it's so easy. Seems so obvious to just say, "Oh, we had to choose between food or comfort," and we chose food. Like, we could have gotten some pillows, but we were like, "No, food's better."
right. My only argument against that is you don't know what the other tribes are going to say. Maybe you walk into the challenge and somebody on the other tribe blurts out what the choice was, and they took the honest one, so they have no problem saying it, and then you're just blown up. I
Eh,
think
that's why they wanted to incorporate it. Okay.
well, I think the play there should have been we had an option between food and the hidden immunity out of Clue. Just be honest. And you're holding a bag of beans.
Yeah, that's fair.
So just don't even say we could take a Clue and a smaller bag. Because we saw when the blue collar tribe went back, they were honest. They were completely upfront. But their tribe was still like, that's a pretty small bag of beans. Which is like, I don't know what she's looking for. I don't even know who said it. I feel like
one of those
I don't know.
blonde girls.
It was one of the blonde girls on the blue collar tribe. I don't know. But I don't know what you're expecting. But there was danger even in telling the truth. So I think you just leave out the bag of rice. There was no bag of beans with the clue. It was just you either get the clue or you get the food. I'm closing it, by the way, because we're super done. I don't know what you're doing. Yeah.
I'm just wandering around.
Okay.
There's gold all over the place.
Yeah, that's not surprising. I pretty much full cleared it. So I think that's the play. I think that's the right decision to just say that. I could be wrong. I don't know. You don't know how it's gonna play out or how other people are gonna react, but I think it's better to just leave the clue out of it. Or leave the small bag of rice. Anyway. Not surprising. Were you surprised that the white collar tribe took the deceit option? I thought I saw that coming a mile away.
Oh yeah.
I felt like that was
Yeah.
that they set it
all
up
the
to do that.
cutthroat executives.
Yeah.
Make people cry. Oh.
Yeah.
Basically the devil.
Yeah. Exactly.
Do I buy another tab?
If you want any of these, let me know because I don't need any. One of them's a sword. You don't need that.
One of them is a what now?
A sword. I had a legendary sword.
Swords.
Oh yeah. Why did that not show up in the guild chat? Whatever. Fine. There you go. You can have that if you want it.
Sure.
Oh,
it's called an Ouroboros.
It is. All right, back on track.
Mm-hmm.
So that was the bag of beans. So it's So Kim and Joaquin that have the clue to a hidden immunity idol, and they think, let's go find it. We have the clue. Let's start looking.
And they do it in like the most fantastically done.
Not good at Survivor play at all. Yeah, bad. And good on Carolyn, sniffs it out, realizes where they're looking, and then goes and finds the idol while they're looking for it.
It was impressive. Like I was like, you are good at game.
Yeah.
You deserve that 100%. So, yeah, good for her.
Yes. Absolutely loved that. So yeah, that was a really really good play. Um, Fast forwarding a bit, we can just stay with the white collar tribe. What did you think of her decision to tell Tyler that she had
That was
the idol?
interesting because she didn't tell her best friend, whatever her name is. She
Shireen.
didn't tell
Yeah.
Beard. Just
Max.
told him.
Yeah.
And I feel like it was kind of just to secure him, but I mean, she didn't tell her core alliance, which I thought was actually smart because
It's
it was too early at that point to like she had them, she was with them, and that's loose enough to say, okay, we're gonna go forward together. But this guy was very much on the fence, and she needed some more incentive because he was already a little too untethered. But she was smart enough to realize that she didn't need to do that for the people that she talked to on day one.
okay.
You kind of see what I mean?
Yeah, I do. I didn't actually look at it like that. I think that's actually pretty good. I was gonna be critical because like he didn't actually ask if she had the idol.
Yeah.
He's just like, what do you know about idols? She's like, I know they don't have it because I fucking have it. It's like, well, holy shit, I didn't ask that, but um, so, but if that's what she was doing, then that's really good. I wasn't so sure that she had Max and Shurin. I mean, I'm sure. I mean, I wasn't sure that she had Max.
There was a scene early on where they kind of
Yeah, they were.
were all happy-go-lucky together.
But that was before the challenge, was it not?
Yeah, that was
Okay.
kind of them on an island saying, "Hey, we're cool, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
you know."
But if she's confident enough to say, or to not even play it at tribal when her name was coming up at tribal, which is ballsy as all hell. She was confident in her relationships, and good on her. I thought it was a pretty good episode for her,
Yeah, definitely.
in spite of almost going home.
Yeah.
I was a little surprised that they didn't just take her out because she had the idol. I mean, again,
Yeah,
I guess
was
it,
concerned. That,
yeah.
Yeah.
But again, like it's like kind of like you said, if she
Risk.
had those people,
Yeah.
so it's interesting because I mean it's a target, but if they can go into the merge with those four,
Yeah.
then and have the idol, and no one will know, so it's good. I like it.
Yep.
Good play. All right, jumping back, did anyone else really stand out to you?
Stand out in what way?
and anyway, good or bad that you can think of.
Okay, let's go into the skeevy ass dudes they have this season. Cause like, what the hell? Why can't I pick up these blood shards? Sorry.
You're full. Go spend them.
What?
If you have 500, you're full.
Oh shit! How do I can't spend. Okay, whatever.
You go back to town.
Oh yeah, I can town right now. Can't.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
Yeah, skeevy ass dudes.
Skeevy ass dudes this season. So you have. Let's go in decreasing order of skeeviness. So the suit guy, Joaquin.
Yeah.
He's just kind of like greased ball, kind of. I don't like him. Whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not too bad. I can deal with him.
Yep.
Then you've got the tattoo guy. I don't even have a handle on what his name might be.
Rodney.
Rodney.
Starts with an R, just like Russell. It's Rodney. Yeah. That's how you keep track.
And he's like, I'm gonna get me. Girls need like a man to tell them what to do.
Yeah.
So
Not great.
I'm gonna get some girls. Like the Russell strategy, I can appreciate, but he's just like, I don't know.
He doesn't have the yeah. Russell was great, and we might have skipped a step. That was like what he was saying was really reminding me of Russell. But Russell was great because he said, if I can control how they feel, I can control how they think. And this guy's just like, women need a man. I'm a man. And it's like, I got muscles because I do stuff. It's like, okay. I mean, that's nice. Not really, but whatever works for you, bud. I agree. He's very skeevy. I didn't mean to jump in.
No.
Yeah,
Good.
Yeah, not great.
Yeah, and then you've got fucking his whole I'm gonna tell this girl my story and then feel bad for me.
Yeah.
Stuff.
And that was where the Russell comparison really came in.
Mm.
because it was just like Russell telling the story about how he was rescuing his dog or trying to rescue his dog in Hurricane Katrina,
Oh yeah.
and
I forgot about
right, he's trying to get them all emotional first night, and it's like this is exactly what this guy's trying to do, and he's
Yep.
showing off his tattoo of after what he got after his sister died or something, and we don't like there was no real clarification from him that it even really happened.
Yeah, really.
It was really weird.
That was-
Um, but oh, I'm full on blood shards too.
And then the skeeviest of all, I'm pretty sure what was it, Vince? I'm pretty sure
Vince.
he's like a sociopath. Like,
Yeah,
I actually am concerned for the girls on the island. Like,
yeah,
it's messed up.
yeah.
Nothing about that shit is
I don't want to show my face because he might come find and kill me if he
Yeah.
ever saw this. Yeah,
Yeah, it's a real concern.
not great. Not great out
Yep.
of him. So okay, let's talk about Vince.
Yeah.
Let's go
So you
through his
have
timeline.
okay. Start off, he's like, "Whoa, that blonde chick's like super hot. Oh man." And he says this dumb thing. He's like, "I have like my biggest weakness is my intense attraction to women." Like,
You mean you're stupid? Like
you just can't control your
you
dick.
can't.
It's just pissed me off so much.
Yeah, no, I got tripped up by that too.
Uh,
Yeah.
anyways, so and he's like, "Man, she's really hot. I'm gonna like try and make a alliance with her. It'll be great." And so I don't know. He like
Yeah. She's got a
says, "I'll
quality
march
or
in
two.
spirits."
that
Yeah,
he really
a
likes.
quality or two
Yeah.
somewhere in her shirt that he's all about.
Yeah.
I hate
Yeah.
you. Oh shit, these guys are gonna kill me.
That sounds like an issue.
Oh shit, where are you?
Yeah, I'm in town.
You're in town.
Yeah,
Ah, I regret everything.
I'll come back. Actually, I mean, you're probably nowhere near where I am. Because I
you just
finished it.
Eating me?
I can. I want to get my stuff though. All right, I'll come back. I'll come find you. Save you, Gibby. All right, yeah. So Vince is making an alliance with Jen.
Mm-hmm.
Hooking up with Jen. What's up? What's
Trying
going
to hook up with Jen.
Yeah.
I left. It's in this.
on? Okay.
It's your place.
All right.
I don't know. I mean, she's fine with it, and it's okay at first.
Yeah.
And then, what's his name? Max? Yeah.
Joe.
Max. Joe? What is
Joe.
it?
Max is on the white collar trap.
Oh yeah.
We'll get it by the end of the season. We'll
By-
we'll know
by
the final
third
three's names.
episode, We'll totally know people.
Yeah.
Anyways, this guy shows up, and he's all, I can build a fire, I can do things, and then Vince gets all jealous, and he's like, "Oh my god, she likes this other guy more than me. What am I gonna do?" And then it's just,
He takes the best course of action possible, though.
yeah, it directly confronts her.
Day
about
2.
How she's clearly, jumping this other guy's dick.
Yeah.
What? Why? What?
But
Why?
like, do you find him attractive?
Yeah, like, don't you want to be with me like way more? Like, let's hug for a long time.
Yeah. I'm feeling a little shaky about our alliance because that guy made fire and now you like him.
Yep.
And so I need you to hug me
Check it
to
out.
make me feel better.
Extended periods of time.
Yeah. And he hung on for way too long. And when she's talking about it in a confessional, that's way too long.
Yeah, really.
Like if you just like hang on for a little bit too long and somebody's like, "Man, that was kind of a long hug," but they forget. She remembered it and said it in an interview. That's too long. Let go.
Yeah, it was not.
This is bad.
What else happened? I guess that's all.
With Vince, that's all. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. We are all over. There's no structure to this at
No,
all. We
there's no
we
thread
should
connection.
probably go in chronological order of an episode, but I don't remember what happens and
Yeah,
don't have any notes.
Me neither.
We should
I just
take
kinda-
notes.
Wrote down things.
Yeah. All right, let's talk about the challenge because it was a big deal this
Yeah, I
this
really
episode. Yeah, what did you think of that? There was a lot of choice in this one.
They're
I-
really going for like, playing off of the differences in the way people think because of these,
Yeah.
differences in job and shit. And I thought it was really cool, like the puzzle choice.
Yeah, I
really
really
liked
like that. Which puzzle would you have taken?
I
Oh.
would have taken the one with the least pieces because I feel like I would
You
be able to
are a
solve it.
crazy motherfucker.
Really? It didn't look that hard.
No, I mean, actually, okay. To set it up, if you didn't see it,
Yeah.
why the fuck are you watching this? But
Yeah, seriously.
go watch the first episode, Survivor 30. There was a puzzle at the end of the challenge. You could choose one with 50 pieces. It was the most basic. It was just a 50-piece puzzle. It said white
There weren't
collar
even
versus
any,
blue
like,
collar versus no collar.
Slots. They were just squares.
It was just square.
They just spelled
Yeah,
it
just
out.
put them together. And then there was a 10-piece puzzle. Was it 10? It was 10, right? Yeah, it was a 10-piece puzzle, and that was like you're putting shapes, you're plugging pieces onto a tree, and they've done this puzzle a lot on Survivor in the past. And
Yeah.
it looks deceptively difficult.
Yeah, I think that would actually be really hard.
Yeah, I don't think I would take that one. And then there's a 5-piece puzzle, which is just a bunch of or 5 weird shapes that you kind of put together into a square. So you take the 5 shapes. I could
mean,
see it.
I would take that after looking at it.
Right.
Like, if I knew what the 3 puzzles were,
I don't know
I would
that
take
you'd
that
know.
first puzzle. Yeah, I know. They probably wouldn't know.
Yeah.
But, like, I've done puzzles like that before. I used to have one.
Right.
So, I don't know.
I can't do those puzzles. My brain does not work that way. I would love to like it would be so tempting to be like, well, I'm just gonna do the one with the least pieces and bang it out in 5 seconds.
Well, I don't think I would even bang it out in 5 seconds, but the fact
Faster
is
than the
that
other ones.
he says the 3 puzzles average the same amount of time.
I think that's
Which
crap.
means
I think that's absolute crap. I think that's total crap. There's no way.
I don't think so. I think they would average about the same amount of time because you can brute force a 5-piece puzzle.
Sure.
You
I'm
don't have to.
I'm
Like, you just
argu-
have to-
I'm arguing. I don't know that 50-piece puzzle comes down to the same amount of time as the other ones. But I don't just without seeing any of the puzzles, and you got to be able to, I think you got to be able to see the tree, right? So if you know the show, you can see like that, well, it's going to be the tree puzzle, you can kind of put the pieces on.
True.
But I don't just without looking at, I would probably take the 50-piece puzzle as it seems really basic, but it looked hard. Like time consuming hard.
Nah.
Like way longer. And I mean, obviously, you can do better than whoever the hell was doing the puzzle
She was awful.
for the white collar tribe. And
Like,
that
step
was
one is
Shirin.
Sort them because the
Shirin.
text is colored.
It's colored, and I think she had them grouped, but there was no thought. She had like 4 pieces in, and she swapped out, and Max came in to do it.
Yeah, it was embarrassing.
She did a just atrocious job, and I don't know if the pressure gets to you or what. I haven't been
Probably
there. I
does,
don't know,
like,
but
Yeah.
I mean, your brain shut off, and you're doing worse than infants at that point. I think.
You're doing worse than random. Like,
Yeah,
The puzzle.
yeah. Like you just start throwing stuff in there, you do just as well. Not great. And you know, for the blue collars, I think they got a pretty decent boost because they could see what the no collars had done. So they didn't have as much work to do, but whatever. I would have taken the 50-piece puzzle. I don't know if I would take it after seeing it. I'd probably take the tree after that. But I don't know. That's just me. All right, so back up to the beginning of the challenge. Again, there's choice. You can undo some
Why
locks.
would you pick the lock?
Or you can untie
Locks
some
is
knots.
So fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Are you kidding? Like, do you not?
There's so much chance in that.
Exactly.
variance.
Like, you have to
Yeah.
go through all 20 keys at every lock. Do you
Yeah.
not get that?
Just insane. Or you could just untie some knots. And everybody starts out on the locks.
So dumb.
It's like, what are you doing? And then they all switch out one by one.
And then the little girl
So
ripped through
Kim.
those knots.
Yeah, So Kim, who is our first victim of this season, is the one that rips through the knots and gives her tribe a huge lead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. They lost. It was embarrassing, like that puzzle. But
Well, yeah, they lost
do you
because of
think that
Shirin.
anyone? I feel like anyone else could have really done that. Like it's not like she was special. Like the girl said, that wasn't that impressive.
I agree to a point, but I mean, Mike from the Blue Collar tribe had a hell of a time with those knots.
It's because he's. I don't know why he was there at all. Like
I think
feel
he
like
just wanted
should've
to
gotten a
take the
girl with
lead.
nimble fingers. and
Yeah.
just take
I
it,
think
but
he just wanted to
that
be
wasn't the place for it.
in control. I think he's, I don't get on my back. I got this. This is a competition.
Hop in
I'm in there. Yeah, hop in the backpack, boys.
So
We're going. I think that's kind of what it was. And he stepped up to do the puzzle too. It's like, what are you doing? Like, if you lose, you're so fucked. Like, you fucked up the knots and you're doing the puzzle? Are you insane?
He pulled it off though.
He did. Good on him. Yeah, I mean, but that was the first thing I thought.
He had swapped in for the puzzle, didn't he?
He did, yeah. Which not a chance in hell. After fucking up a challenge, would I throw myself back into a challenge?
Mm.
But hey, good on him. He made it work. Good for him.
Yep.
I don't remember too much about the challenge. Otherwise, it was a big lead for White Collar. They should have been fine,
Yeah.
and then they end up blowing it and losing.
Yep.
And they go to Tribal Council. We talked about it a little bit. Yeah. All right. Let's talk about the Tribal Council because it was not good
Nope.
for anyone's game except maybe Tyler.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
There are people chasing me.
That sounds
You killed
awful.
these people.
Okay.
Okay. So you want to talk about tribal? You
Yes.
want to talk about like the interim of like scrambliness? I guess we kind of covered that too.
Well, we can. I mean, actually, no. Yeah. Let's talk about how amazing at lying So Kim and Joaquin are. Like round
Yeah,
two, guys.
We're gonna. We're not voting for you. I know who I'm voting for. And
Yeah.
It's not you.
No,
Let's just cut it off. That's the
Yeah.
we're still-
Halfway through his sentence, he realized, "Oh shit! I'm supposed to say I'm not voting." Yeah, no, I'm not. No, I know I'm not. I'm not voting for you.
Yeah.
I know who I'm
I haven't
voting for.
narrowed down. Like,
Yeah.
don't
Yeah. No, it's like I'm not. It's not between two people. I'm voting for one person. It doesn't say who. He just says I'm voting for one person. It's just the worst job ever. And fun fact, actually, this I was going to tell you before the show, but I stopped myself because I'm going to tell you now because it's more fun that way.
Awesome.
So Kim was supposed to be on season 29 with her sister, but her sister got sick, I think it was, and they couldn't do it. They got pulled out the last minute. Like they were out there.
Interesting. Wow.
They were going to be on that season. So they brought So Kim back, and she's not destined for Survivor. It's not. It's not meant to be.
It's not working out.
No. Let's just call it a day.
Oh, they called it a day.
Yeah. It was not good. Yeah, so she had 2 shots, and she should have taken the hint on the first one, I think.
Mhm.
All right. Was there any other noteworthy scrambling going on?
I don't think so. Not that I have.
Okay.
Oh, you know what we haven't talked about? Like keeping with the theme of jumping around randomly and not making any fucking
Yep.
sense. The scorpion was hilarious. The scorpion. Oh, protein. Let's eat it. Like what? I cut off the tail, so it's probably cleaner.
Yeah. there's no poison left. It's fine.
And then he projectile vomit.
Yeah. If that's not a winner edit, I don't know what is.
Good point. I like
Yeah. That's a perfect video to play at the finale after that guy just won $1 million. No. Yeah, that was short-sighted?
that.
I mean, I don't know what to call that.
I think it's just like, I mean,
If you
I
have,
appreciate the thought that he put into it. Like, there's an opportunity
was
here.
there
I'm
thought?
gonna have protein and will therefore be strong.
Yeah, but I mean, all right, wasn't that day one?
It was. It was super.
Like an hour into the
It was
game?
like, we're building the stuff.
Yeah.
Oh hey, a scorpion.
How hungry can you be at that point? I mean,
That's why he's awesome. I don't know. I just like
yeah.
just
I
put it in your face.
yeah, it was an interesting decision. I'll give him that. I don't know if I would have made the same decision. But hey, you're out on Survivor, make an event. Just have an experience. I'm going to eat some poison.
It tastes poison.
Oh man. All right.
Yeah.
So, Tribal Council?
Tribal council.
Tribal Council.
What happened to tribal council?
I'm trying to think of who spilled the beans first. Well, first, I mean, they were talking about.
Oh yeah, it was like so, and she was like, well, we gotta keep our 4 people tribe strong. There's just 4 people in the tribe, right?
Yeah.
That's how this works.
There's only 4 that matter. Those other 2, they're barely people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They kind of live with us. We keep them as pets.
Yeah. Not good for So to say something like that.
Hmm.
Oh, we found the end.
Good job.
Thanks, man. Yeah, not great. I already said what I thought about Max's statement about I would have
Yeah.
lied better. I think that's dumb. But whatever. No one plays a perfect game, I guess. So if he makes a mistake, that's fine. I thought Joaquin he kind of I can't do it. He kind of gave away the actual names of the people in the alliance, and they would have known anyway. But it's just like,
Yeah, it was
what are you doing? Like, why is everyone telling the fucking truth?
Because they're white collar, it doesn't matter.
Oh my god, no! Like, you just go in there and lie your face off to Jeff. Don't tell him the fucking truth.
But lie well. Like,
Wait, I mean, I guess
I
I
mean,
mean
they
that
don't actually know how
that's
to lie.
really So's downfall, and
Yeah.
Joaquin's downfall is they don't know how to lie at all.
The struggle is super real.
Yeah, I mean, we had a 4-person alliance, and we had an option at a 6-person alliance, and then a neutral alliance, and we took the neutral one. It's like, what are you doing? Just an
I was
idiot.
picturing like
Oh,
they're
he's
presented
gone.
with like someone asking him like, so what was the choice? Did you get it into the idle clue? And so his mind is like, did you take it? Did you take it?
Oh my god. Oh.
Okay.
Oh. Okay.
Go do it.
Have a good yeah. Have a bowl of beans. Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. They oh my god. It blows my mind how bad at lying that was. Anyway,
I'm sorry, I'm back to that again.
yeah. It's not great. So yeah, they didn't have a great tribal, and then when they outed the 4 alliance, Carolyn says outright, "Is like, I thought you told me to my face you weren't voting for me." And so Kim's like, "Yeah, no, I lied. We were lying to
I was
you."
not gonna lie to you.
Yeah. It's like, I
Like,
mean, all right. I
things
don't know.
you don't do. Tell
Yeah.
the truth. Unless you did that.
Yeah.
Admit you were lying. Oh well, okay.
Yeah.
Did that too.
Okay.
Lie really poorly. Well, that was earlier. Okay.
Yeah. All right.
So really, not a game
Not
for
good.
that.
No. Not good. But all the credit in the world to Carolyn for not playing her idol after she heard her to her face 2 feet
Yeah.
away say, "Yeah, we were lying and we're voting for you," and she
That
doesn't
was
play her idol and
smart.
doesn't go home. Good on her. Very
That's like
awesome.
steely resolve right there.
Yeah, I like that. I
You want to
really
do
do.
another rift, or do you want to finish up tribal and then do our power analysis?
we can do power analysis.
Power analysis is the thing that I do at work. So
Yeah, no, let's do that, man. That sounds way fucking cooler than what we were gonna do. Let's let's analyze. All right, I give up. It's getting late for me. All right. Uh.
all right, so who do you think is super duper safe?
All right.
Number
Well,
one safety.
hold on. Let me set it up.
Set it up.
Let me set
Yeah,
it.
that's a
Okay.
good point.
Yeah. So people have a fucking idea what
You
we're talking
guys
about.
do.
All right. This is I joked about it. This is not my idea. I stole this, and I don't remember the guy's name that does the power rankings. And anyone that is a big Survivor fan would like crucify me for that because he's pretty well known. I can't remember his name now. It's fucking Kevin. And they do power rankings with a Survivor. Spencer was one of the guys that did that was the guy that did him with him last season. And Spencer did not do well. Spencer Bledsoe from season 28.
I was thinking Spencer from like Big Brother.
No, that would have been weird. So basically, what it is each week we're going to rank each of the survivors in order of safety, one being the most safe, and whoever's at the bottom is the least safe. Whoever gets voted out the following episode, we get their rankings number of points. So we'll each have our own list, and if the fifth highest ranked person gets voted out, we get 5 points. Pretty simple, right? Whoever has the most points at the end of the season wins. And it's gonna be complete utter fucking chaos. Because we're not at a merge, so if a tribe loses, it's kind of a shit. It's a fucking shit shot if you fucking try and get anything. Anyway, all right. Who do I think is super duper safe?
Yes.
All right. And I will kind of, put a disclaimer on a lot of these that anyone between like number 1 and 14 is probably not going home. Like, there's virtually no shot at it, so there's no chance, no change in where these people are. Maybe 1 to 13. Anyway, I think Joe on the No Color Tribe is super duper safe. He's my number 1. He made fire, and
he's hardcore safe.
yeah, and Vince made sure that Jen was never going to really want to work with him again, and she's gonna just side harder with Joe. So I think Joe is the safest guy in the game, and it totally depends on which tribe wins immunity, but whatever.
Yep.
Who do you have at number 1?
Carolyn, because of the idol.
Okay.
Idol doesn't guarantee safety, but I feel like with with what she pulled, with reading it that well and knowing like I'm totally in. Like I feel like she's got a good alliance. She's got a good handle of when she's in danger and when she's safe, and she's got a fucking idol in her pocket. So pretty safe. I wonder how far down your list she is.
Yeah, I was
She's, like,
actually
number
thinking
17.
that's really interesting. I considered it putting her at 17, but the idol makes it really hard to put her at 17.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Okay. Who do you have number 2? Second safest guy in the game, or girl? Second safest person in the game. I shouldn't say guy.
Yes. This is so awful. Oh, no collar. Will. I don't know who that is anymore.
Will Sims.
Who is?
The third. He's got a big purple shirt. He's a big guy. He's gonna make sandwiches for his tribe, which is really funny.
Him.
Yeah.
Yes. He just seems like I feel like if they go to tribal, like no one's even gonna talk to him. He's just gonna look. So that's why I figured he's pretty safe.
He's probably pretty safe. I agree. I don't have him as high, but yeah, I agree. He's not really going anywhere.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I was just looking at the no collars and I was like, who's the safest no collar? Him?
Could be. That's the thing. The problem is that we don't know how the tribe is going to vote because it's not really post-merge. There's not a lot of logic really behind it. They can go so many different ways.
Yeah.
Like they could vote out the weakest member. They could vote out somebody because they're annoying. They could vote out, somebody bossy, kind of annoying, whatever. You don't know how they're going to vote, so it becomes really difficult.
Yeah, for
but
sure.
I think big strong guy is probably pretty safe at this point.
Yep.
So with that in mind, my second safest was Mike. We talked about him a lot. He ate a scorpion. I think
He's the goat.
socially he's in a good position. He's not the actual goat because he
No.
didn't put it in his description like Rodney did. So Mike from the blue collar is the second safest in the game on my list. Third safest?
I have Mike.
Yeah. Mike.
Yeah.
Okay. Same
That's right.
reasons?
Yep.
All right.
Feeling good.
For me, number 3 is Tyler from the white collar. I think he's I don't think he's going anywhere. I think he's the only one at the white collar tribal that was not competing to see who could say the dumbest thing. And for that he wins. And so I
Yeah.
think he's the safest in that group. At 4 I have Max right behind him. Same tribe. I think they're both really safe.
My number 4 is also Max.
Nice. All right. Who do you have at 5?
Jen. Because everybody just wants to be friends with her.
Yes, to be friends. She just has like qualities that they're really interested in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She's got really great people
qualities.
skills.
Yeah, she's got phenomenal qualities that
Yeah.
that Vince really wants to hug.
Explore. Yeah.
He wants to vendor her coconuts. He's a coconut vendor.
What is
Okay.
it?
I don't know, man. How do you live on that?
He's just eating all the coconut.
Well, I don't mean like actually sustain his own life. I mean, how does he pay for things on a salary that is fucking coconut vendor? I don't know. All right. So 5 was Jen for you?
Yes.
I also have Jen at 5.
Wow.
Crushing that.
Yep.
All right.
Me number 6 is Joe. I have him
Okay.
a lot lower.
Yeah. I mean, at this point in the game, 1 and 6 are probably the same thing.
Yeah, they're all just one big
Yeah.
safe.
You're all safe. I have Rodney at 6 from the blue collar tribe. He's kind of an idiot and he's sexist, but he's a big, strong dude, and I don't think he's going anywhere.
I have him lower just because I have a feeling like this is just kind of my thought that like these people are super fans. They should be able to recognize Russell's game and say, no, we're gonna not let that happen. Maybe. I don't
Could be. It could be. He didn't get a great edit, which could indicate a pretty early boot. Or he got a strategic edit. Depends on how you look at it. I don't know. He came off really kind of scummy.
Yeah.
All right. Who do you have at number 7?
Tyler.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, not much difference. Same reasons as I
Yeah.
said, I think. Yeah.
Pretty safe, you know.
Yeah, he's not going anywhere.
And then you get into this middle area of like, I don't know, people who are just kind of floaty. Like I have Kelly, Lindsay, Sierra, Hallie, who I don't know I couldn't tell you a single thing about.
All right, hold on. Go through that a little bit slower and give me the numbers in the tribe.
All right, I can't even give you the tribe. Like I'll have to look it up.
I'll tell you who the tribe. I'll tell you the
So
tribe.
number 8's Kelly.
She's blue collar.
Number
Okay.
9 is Lindsay.
Also blue collar.
10 is Sierra.
Also blue collar. So all the women are safe on blue collar.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay,
I mean, I feel like they would band together and just vote Dan
I agree.
because they can't stand it.
I agree.
Because for valid reasons. We didn't
Yes,
talk about it.
absolutely. Okay, we didn't talk about this. We should
glossed
talk
over
about
that
this.
somehow. Yeah.
We should really talk about this.
Yeah.
So
You know this guy, and during the confessionals early in the show, he's like, seems like he's got a good head on his shoulders. He's like, you're gonna remember me. Like, I'm gonna play this game. I am a scholar of this game. I've been watching since season 1, episode 1. Like, you're gonna remember me. And I'm like, yeah, this guy seems pretty cool, and he gets along well. He puts himself into the leadership position, which worried me. But he said, double-edged sword. So he at least gets that it could go very wrong, and he's
Yeah.
just trying to take a risk. Fine. But then, when he rejoins everyone, they're on the island, time to build a shelter, and he just goes insane. Like, what? Yelling at people like Just that's incredibly stupid. Like I thought he was being sarcastic.
I'm a fat. Right. It came out of nowhere, so out of character.
But it was completely serious.
Yeah.
I thought he was like making a joke, and then it just the sentence was more than like 5 words, and I was like, he's still. Oh no.
Yeah. Not good. Not good. He was yelling because the bamboo's hollow. It's not gonna support me. I'm a big guy. It's like holy
Too fat for
shit.
bamboo.
Yeah. It's like you might as well just like he was talking to them like they were children.
Mm.
Really. And I was like, that is not good gameplay at all. Or just like being a person.
Yeah.
Not good person.
Not good at adult.
Not good at adult. So that was through to 10 for you, right? All the blue collar women. Sierra was the last one. I
Yeah,
believe.
and then Haley. I don't know anything about her either.
Hallie, yeah, Haley, I don't even know. But yeah, okay. She's a no caller. I agree. She's doesn't seem to be in too much danger. I'm gonna see if I can actually do this in. I'm gonna try and put this on the video now without having to go and edit later because I'm a lazy motherfucker.
Mhm.
All right. So because you listed through 11, I will
Yep.
list through 11. And mine's the same. I'm glad you brought it up first because I had I don't know what to do with these people. So I have Sierra at 7. I had Will at 8. I think he's totally fine. Hallie is at 9. I have Carolyn at 10.
Carolyn. Wow.
The only reason is because she already got votes. She's already kind of not been great in the challenge, and she has an idol. Can be good, or it can make her a target.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't expect her to go home in the next episode, but I don't think she's in the safest position. I think the guys on the white collar tribe are in the safest position.
Including Joaquin?
No. Definitely no.
Okay.
Right. I misspoke. I don't think he's in a good spot, but Max and Tyler are in a really good spot. They're gonna be safe because they're voting off weak people, and it'll be interesting to see if they vote off if they want to go back to that. I mean, that was the main thought, right? Vote off
Mhm.
the weak members. Joaquin is not weak. He's a big dude. So it'll be interesting to see if they go after him, but he's not on the list yet. So Carolyn I have at 10, and then I have Kelly from the Blue Collar Tribe at 11, and Lindsay from the Blue Collar Tribe at 12. I really don't have much to say about them. They were kind of they were really kind of belittled by Dan, which was not great. But they were also kind of giving him a hard time, which can make themselves a target. I don't know. That really could go either way. Kind of depends on what Mike does.
Yeah.
Which makes him all the safer. No one's going to be targeting him. They need his vote. All right. This is gonna be really, really professional.
Okay.
All right. Hold on. Okay. Keep going. Okay. Who do you have? Who do you have at 12? Who do you
My
have at
number
12?
12 is Rodney. For essentially the reasons that I explained. Like, I feel like someone might see through his bullshit and say, "No, we're not gonna let you do that. We're not gonna let him." No, because Russell's game is proven effective. To a point. People might see it and say no.
Right.
Followed up 13. I have Shirin because I feel like it's very possible that some splash damage might occur if people do target. If people do decide to target Carolyn, I feel like it'll end up all the shit's gonna land on Shirin.
Right.
I don't think that's necessarily gonna happen, but
yeah, I actually agree. I have Shirin in the same spot at 13.
Nice.
Hell yeah, dude. All right.
14.
14. Let's hear it.
Vince. Yes, I have him as the I don't know. I hope, like, I just want to see him go home. I put him pretty high.
Yeah, I don't think he's in a good spot.
Yeah.
I
I
have
mean, it comes down to the fact that he's really creepy. I don't. I. I'm not 100% sure. Like, I put him like pretty high up in my. Like, I didn't put him in my top 3 just because Jen might decide to keep him in her pocket
right.
if she can pull that off, or if he's not too completely insane.
Which it kind of sounds like he's completely insane.
Yeah. I don't know how well it's gonna work, but she might try it at least for a little while.
Right.
That seemed to be her thoughts on the matter. Just nod and smile.
Yeah. Um okay. I could see that. Do me a favor really quick because this is really professional and it's
Uh-huh.
going to look amazing. Run through your list up until Vince again for me a little bit slow.
Okay. Carolyn
Yeah.
with the idol.
Got that one.
Will.
Okay.
Max.
Yep. Jen.
Jen.
Yep.
Joe.
Yep.
Tyler.
Yep.
Kelly.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Lindsay.
this is the mess of who the
Yeah.
hell of who the hell.
Sierra.
Okay. Right.
Bailey. Rodney. Shirin. And Vince.
Okay. All right. Awesome.
Who is your 14?
My 14 is also Vince.
Oh, nice. Wow.
I debated having him a bit lower, and it's interesting that we're kind of right on the same page now.
Well, maybe like.
Maybe it'll be really interesting to see who you have 17.
Yeah, I'm curious too.
But yeah, I think Vince I think he's lucky that he can be a pretty big asset in the challenges.
Mm-hmm.
And hopefully he can for his sake, or he's fucked.
I just realized that you made the same read that I did. I'm pretty sure, because just based on what you've said already.
Okay.
Anyways, please,
Okay.
What's your 15?
My 15 is Dan.
Ooh, 15.
Yes.
Blue collar. Okay.
I think yes, Dan from the Blue Collar Tribe. We talked about him just a few minutes ago. How he just went off on the women over making the shelter, which was out of nowhere. Seemed like out of character. Not great. I don't have him in the bottom 2 spots, just based on a few other reasons that I will get to. But I think he's definitely the bottom of the totem pole on his tribe.
Yes, agreed. My 15 is Nina, just because of the next time on Survivor looks like shit's not going well for her.
Yeah. That's
You
actually
haven't mentioned her, right?
No, I have not.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Make sure.
That's funny. Actually, that's really interesting. Well, just because that's a pretty easy segue. She's my 16.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it just doesn't look
Same
like it's
reason.
going for her.
Yeah.
I mean, Survivor's known for kind of misleading you with their next times on Survivor.
Yeah.
But that's a pretty easy way to put her at the bottom of the tribe. She's not going to be a huge asset in challenges by the looks of it. She's not having a good day. I don't see things going her way.
Yeah, me neither.
So who do you have at 16? Yeah. Oh yeah, we're pretty.
Not surprising.
No. We are.
Our lists.
We're right there. We're right on the same page. We're very close from.
So close.
The bottom 5 are almost identical.
Yeah.
Which is really interesting.
So now I just really want Joaquin to go home.
Yeah. Yeah, cat's out of the bag. Joaquin, we both have as the least safe player in the game right now. And I actually debated moving him up a lot because, well, I mean, if they wanted to make the tribe really strong, they would have just voted out Shirin or Carolyn.
Yeah.
But they didn't. So
he's got no rep. He's got no alliance.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna go on like that slide that you see all too often in Survivor early game.
Yeah.
Where a tribe loses and they just keep.
They'll be the Brains tribe.
They chose the smaller bag of rice, which is gonna set them back even farther with the food situation. So the challenges.
Right.
And yeah, I see them going back to tribal, and I see him going home.
Yeah. I'm with you there. Boom. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna turn that off for a second. I'm editing on the fly.
Nice.
This is
Which is
professional
a
as
good call,
fuck. Yeah.
because I'm sure the Diablo stuff got really fucking boring.
Oh my god, so bad. We're not moving. It's
So
awful. I'm
professional.
so sorry. This is not a good idea. We should almost not even play anything just because it just becomes if it comes this, then it's no good.
Yeah.
We'll figure something out.
Yep.
Okay, hold on. We're getting really professional. Boom. All right.
Mhm.
We're going to edit it. So now we have Chris's picks and we have my picks.
Oh yes.
And they are on the screen in a notepad form. And they look amazing because this is
So
professional as shit. Why the fuck? Here's like, whatever. All right. You can see them side by side. So professional. There it is. So now we'll see who gets voted out next week, and that's how many points one of us will get, or we'll each get.
God, I really hope
Really?
it's not Carolyn. Oh, we each get the points.
Well, yeah.
Oh.
And then whoever has the most points at the end wins. So if Carolyn goes home, you get 1 point,
I'm fucked.
and I
if
get
Carolyn
10.
goes. Yeah, that's like worst case scenario.
That's not good for you. Yeah. But Will would be good for me too.
Mhm.
No. That's interesting. We were really similar on a lot of picks.
Yeah.
Which is really interesting. It'll be really, really fun and interesting to see this through the merge.
Oh yeah. It's
Uh,
gonna get really cool.
Yeah, and the most exciting thing for me is Jeff has hyped up the season so much, and it's to me that means it's going to be unpredictable, which means
Yeah.
we're going to be fucking horrible at this.
Which I don't really care.
Yeah, no, it doesn't matter at all. It should be a lot of fun. So I'm really, really hyped. I want, and I actually didn't think of this until just now, and we didn't talk about it, but I'm going to put you on the spot and
Win.
ask for a pick to win. Yes.
Okay.
Who
Pick
wins
to
this
win.
game?
Ugh.
Survivor
Put me on the
30,
spot.
30th
I haven't
season,
given it that much.
winner of Survivor is. Do you want to talk it through? Do you just have
Yeah,
thoughts
okay,
you want to
talk
throw
through
out?
it. Okay, thoughts. My immediate thoughts are either Scorpion
Mike? Okay.
Mike or Tyler.
Yeah.
Possibly, like I want it to be Max, but I think Tyler's got it a little more together for reasons that we have discussed.
Yes.
And he's a lot quieter. Like I would see Max going more of a Cochrane route of like losing his first time out and then if he ever came back, then pulling it off.
Yeah. I kind of agree with that. I would love if Max would win. I
Yeah.
don't think it's gonna happen.
So yeah.
Give me a name. Give me a name.
Mike.
Mike is
Okay.
the winner.
Who do you think?
I'm not thinking Mike just because I don't think he's going to do well post merge if he makes the merge. I think he's
Oh.
just the easiest target in the world. You can change it if you want. I won't lock you in. But I'm just talking through my thoughts.
What are your
I think okay, who doesn't have a shot? I don't think Joe really does have a shot. I don't think he has it together enough.
Joe?
Fire guy on
Joe's
no
the
collar.
Wonder Kid?
Yeah. Tyler's a good pick, I think. Jen is alright. Rodney has no shot. I think we would have seen more of Sierra, Will, Hallie, Kelly, and Lindsay if they were to win the game. I think. Shirin was like the target of a lot of talks, and she didn't even get much airtime. She has no real shot. Vince has no shot. Dan won't win the game. Nina won't win the game. Joaquin won't win the game. That's like 9 people just knocked out right there.
Jen's a interesting person to talk about. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know how deep she's gonna go.
She's I don't know. Like it's hard to judge how good she's going to be at Survivor based on a conversation that could have ended with her getting murdered. Right? Like Vince could have just killed her and ran off into the jungle.
No, he wouldn't kill her and run off into the jungle. He would kill her, cut off her face, and put her in a coconut and have sex with her. Okay. Like different things.
And then try to sell it because he's got to make a living.
Yeah.
The damn coconut vendor. Oh my god. All right. Wow. Okay. Just one thing, and we didn't talk about this at all. Will is a YouTube sensation.
I
He's
have issues with that.
He's not. He's not a YouTube sensation. Like he was
in a viral.
he was yes, he was in a viral video. He doesn't have a channel.
That's what I thought it was at first, and I was like,
Yeah.
oh, man, is he gonna have all this like commentary and stuff?
Yeah, right. I was like, man, I saw the cast list. I'm like, oh, he's a YouTube sensation. I've never heard of this guy. And that's because he's fucking not a YouTube sensation. Like I was popular for a week. That's my profession. That's what I do. I just be popular for a week a while ago.
And then sandwiches.
And then sandwiches, yeah. I make sandwiches out of things that don't make sandwiches, like the ocean. So he won't fucking win the game.
No, he's not gonna win.
I don't know, man. I think I'm gonna go with Tyler. I think Tyler's
Tyler?
got the shot.
Tyler's up there for me.
Yeah.
Like Tyler makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
But
I think for Tyler to win the game, he needs his tribe to like get their shit together.
yeah.
Because this is something that I find really interesting because Boston Rob said it, and that dude says a lot of interesting things. He's like, my tribe doesn't have to be the strongest or the smartest as long as they're loyal.
Mhm.
And I think the white collars are okay if they get rid of Joaquin as long as they
They're
keep that 4 strong. Yeah.
Yeah.
And just never waver there. And obviously
don't lose anymore.
they have to lose. Yeah, they can lose 1 and just bounce that fool. But they need to get it together after that. But there's going to be a mix-up. You know that. It's probably episode 4.
Yeah.
They're going to mix the tribes. Maybe it's episode 3. I don't know. They're going to mix them up. So that really changes a lot.
Probably 4.
Yeah. It's usually day 12.
Hmm.
So
I'm gonna
That's
stick with Scorpion Mike.
Mr.
Go
Mike.
Mike.
Yeah, Mr. Mike.
I'm gonna stick with him. I'm gonna say
Holloway?
he's gonna go full JT and just be really goofy and nice and just win.
It's just gonna eat scorpions to the finals.
Yeah.
So, man, if you don't vote for me, I will eat whatever you want. It'll be fucking hilarious. I suck at knots, man. I'm not a challenge threat.
I don't know. Like, is he? I guess he's. What kind of work does he do? I don't remember.
Weightlifting?
What?
That's just what he fucking looks like. All right, let's find out.
He's not that huge. He
Feels like he looks like a big dude. I don't know. He
skips
looks like
leg
a
day, like,
big dude.
yeah.
Oh my god. All right. Survivor contestant you were most like Cochran. What the fuck? All right, whatever. He's an oil driller.
Oh yeah, he's the one who's like, I want to be covered in dirt and oil at the end.
Right. Yeah. He's an oil driller.
All right. Yeah, I'm happy with that.
Okay.
Probably not gonna
I mean he seems right. He didn't do anything stupid other than eat a fucking scorpion,
win.
which in the social game aspect that's not a bad thing. That's okay. He did all right.
I guess the thing that I should actually be really concerned about is like, how strongly is he gonna tie himself
To
to
Dan.
Dan?
Yeah. I think based on their interactions, it kind of seemed like he was just kind of trying to comfort Dan, which is fine, but I didn't
Yeah.
get the sense that he's like, "Yo, man, fuck those girls for making fun of you after you screamed shit at them."
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
it felt like he would be able to sever ties with him. So yeah, I think it's a reasonable pick. It's just a question of whether or not he can hide and not be the target literally as soon as they merge.
Yeah.
It's interesting. It's interesting. Holy shit, we've been recording for an hour and 10 minutes.
yeah.
Holy shit. I don't think anyone has made it this far.
No.
There's virtually no
Probably
chance.
correct.
We should. I don't know for the future if we should play anything. Maybe just throw up a Survivor graphic and do something.
Yeah,
And
just
just
like just a still from the episode.
Yeah, maybe something like that. Yeah.
Something dramatic.
Something I can prepare things. I'll be prepared next week. This was like really thrown together at like the last minute ish for this week.
Yeah.
And
First
tonight.
time back, It's
Yeah.
been a while.
We've been on hiatus.
Yeah.
Living
There's a
the
writer's
rock
strike.
star. There's a writer's strike. Yeah. We didn't have anybody writing our fucking our lyrics. What the fuck? I'm so done. This is too long. It's over. Wrap it up, boys. We're going home. All right. I'm good with that.
Yeah, me too.
All right. Sounds good. I'm just gonna say, if you want, you can follow me on Twitter, Brad the Lemming. I tweet out during the shows, and I'm fucking hilarious.
Yep.
And that's Chris. He's not.
I don't
He doesn't do
the
anything.
YouTubes.
Yeah.
I don't do the YouTubes.
Yeah. He's useless. I do have another
Follow that
YouTube.
on
I
Brad
don't.
Lemming.
Yeah, I'm Brad the Lemming
on
literally everywhere, except Diablo.
Twitch.tv/Brad the Lemming.
Oh no.
MySpace.com/Brad the
Yeah,
Lemming.
MySpace, dude. Oh my god. Did you ever have a MySpace? I didn't have a
Yeah.
MySpace.
You didn't have a MySpace?
I didn't have a
Oh, man.
MySpace. Oh, was I
had
not
all these
cool?
Flash games on there.
Oh
I
shit.
would come to my MySpace and play them. So I was like the shit.
Well,
Yeah.
fuck, man. I wish I was as cool as you back then.
Exactly. Fucking grade 8 MySpace. Get on my bus.
Oh god. Kinda sounds like a short bus.
Maybe a little. Well, I mean, there was like a long bus, and there was a short bus, but I was on the neutral bus.
You're just on a city bus. You weren't on the long and short school bus. All right, this is derailed into nothing.
Yeah.
All right, that's it. Follow me places if you want. I don't really fucking give a shit. I don't do anything anymore. We're out until next week. I don't know when it'll be up. Thursday or Friday. Who the fuck cares?
Yep.
All right. Bye,
Thanks for watching.
guys.